What is up, guys? What is up? So, just got done watching Masters of the Universe. So, this is my, I guess, out of the theater reaction. Overall, I'm gonna say I give it 3.5 stars. I really enjoyed it. It was a fun movie. If you're a He-Man fan, you're gonna love it. I don't think you're gonna be disappointed at all with it. Let's see. If you were thinking about getting into He-Man, I think this is a perfect way to kind of get your feet wet into He-Man. And it's not a movie if you're not too familiar with He-Man. If you're like a younger person, I think you'll enjoy it. I don't know if you will enjoy it as much as someone who grew up in the 80s, 90s, or even the 2000s, because they had the 2000 X run. But overall, I liked it. It was a good movie. I felt it was pretty long. It was about like 2 hours and 40 minutes. There were maybe 4 parts of the movie that was kind of long, but it was like the sentimental part where they're talking to each other, which I guess it's good, and for the sake of developing the characters. I liked Idris Elba as Man-at-Arms. I did not mind the race swap. It didn't bother me. I don't think there was anything too woke in it. It may have been, but a lot of the flaws I can't really point out, other than the parts that it slowed down in. They probably could have trimmed it down a little bit. I guess once I watch it again, I'll see the flaws or what I didn't like. But overall, it was an enjoyable movie. I will say that this was one of the first movies that I went and saw I didn't see anybody's review. I wanted to just go in it and hope to enjoy it. It's one of those things. So, but I liked it. I give it 3.5 stars. Who knows if that rating will change after I rewatch it. But like I said, it was dope. It was fun. I'm not sure which He-Man this is based on, because his personality didn't change when he turned into He-Man. There was some funny parts that were kind of like Easter eggs. So if you know, it's pretty funny, especially at the end. That was cool. I like how Orko showed up at the end and gave like kind of a throwback to when they said, oh, this episode was based on whatever, like the life lessons that the episodes usually talk about at the end. And this one was about, you don't have to have muscles in order to be a tough guy, something like that. And I kind of felt they were going in that direction, especially when the power sword got destroyed. And I was like, yeah, they're probably gonna say it's not the sword that's giving him the power. It's himself, the way he believes that's giving himself the power. And I guess he was just the vessel, according to the sorceress. A couple of characters, they had Mossman there, but they killed them off. But in my mind, I was like, did they truly kill him off? Because he's Moss, so he might grow back. I don't know if this is going to get a sequel. Looks like it opened up at 30 million. I don't think there was a big word of mouth about it. So, because there wasn't, like, Merman wasn't in it. Clawful wasn't in it. Trapjaw and Evelyn were the main, and I would say, co-antagonists in the movie. So Beastman was in it as well. He wasn't in it as much, but I did like the scene he was in. The way he found the sword surprised me, because they pretty much spoiled it in the trailer when it was on that, I guess it was a Turok statue. So I thought it was going to end up being a fake one, but it was actually the real sword. What else? Yeah, the special effects. Special effects don't do enough for me unless it looks really wonky and bad, but they were decent. I've never really ever seen any special effects, even the best ones, to say, oh man, I couldn't tell that was fake. But the pacing was okay, except again for those slow down parts. I like the actor as He-Man. I think he did pretty well. did pretty good. Tila, I think she was good too. I don't think she was too much of a girl boss, as they like to say. She was a little bit. The he-him thing, they threw that in there. Who knows if that was there as a joke or something. But I think it was, a lot of people pointed out that's like a play on words because he's he-man, so they put he-him. And that's how he comes up with the name at the end. I was surprised they killed his dad off in the movie, because I believe in the series, him and the mom are alive. They did show She-Ra at the end, just from behind. And that's probably because obviously they don't know if they're gonna make another one. But I thought that was pretty cool. And I'm wondering if they're gonna introduce Hordak eventually at some point. But again, I guess it all depends if they decide to make a sequel, which I doubt. But that would be really cool to see She-Ra, to see Hordak, the Fright Zone, and more of that, and seeing Skeletor back, which he didn't die obviously, so there was like two or three post-credit scenes. But overall, it was a good movie. I know Scary Movie's coming out. I'm not really interested in seeing that. Scary Movie was the shit back when I was young in the 2000s, or Scary Movie 1 and 2. Now with the new Scary Movie, it's not really, I guess it's just not made for me. I'll probably catch it, of course, when it streams. And I guess the next movie after that, Supergirl, not going to see that. So I think the next movie I guess I'll see will be Spider-Man Brand New Day, which I believe is coming out next month. So, I've learned after a while that I'm not a big movie guy. I kind of wanted to see Mortal Kombat 2. I liked the first one. Not the OG from 95, but, obviously the one that came out in 2021. I liked it. And I still want to see part 2. But, going to the movies, it just seems like too much work because everything is far. You got to drive, and then it takes up a lot of your day. So now I'm getting to the point where I like the convenience of being able to watch it at home. So I think once it gets to streaming, I'll rent it so I can watch it because, I've heard a lot of good things about it. But I know automatically I'm going to add that to the collection. Definitely going to add Masters of the Universe to the collection. So I'm happy about that. I was able to pick up the next wave of the Masters of the Universe 2000X. So I picked up Tila, Orko, and who was the last person I just picked up? Merman. So that was the last wave. I still need the Beastman from the Chronicles, but it looks like I might have to order that on the Mattel website if it's still there. I did buy the Origins version with the action Skeletor and Roboto, so I'll probably post that on my Instagram or whatever and probably do a short showing you guys. But yeah, man, that's my take. Didn't mean to make this too long. I don't have any plot details or anything, but I guess I kind of spoiled it with some of the stuff I told you. Definitely go check it out whenever you get a chance. I think it was a pretty enjoyable movie. So if you guys saw it, let me know what you think, how many stars you give it, or how many stars, 1 out of 10. Or I usually do a 1 to 4 rating. So like I said, I gave it 3.5 stars. So I really enjoyed myself. Had to wear the He-Man shirt, had to be part of the Club Grayskull, had to represent. But yeah, let me know what you think. Like, subscribe, catch you in the next one. Peace.